How do you know if you're going to heaven or not? We can only go to heaven through faith in Jesus Christ and what he did for us on the cross. He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. There's no amount of good works or good deeds you could ever do to get you to heaven. It reminds me of an old story I heard where this doctor, right, he dies, he goes to heaven, and he's standing at the pearly gates with Peter, and he goes to walk in, and Peter stops him and says, whoa, whoa, where do you think you're going? And he's like, well, I'm going into heaven. And Peter goes, not so fast, man. You need 1,000 points. And the doctor goes, what do you mean? And he said, you get points for every good work that you did on earth. And they need to add up to 1,000 points in order to get in. And the doctor says, well, okay. And so Peter says, what'd you do? And the guy goes, well, I was driving home one day and I saw this little girl crying at a tree and her cat was stuck up in the tree. So I got out and I got the cat down for her and, made her day, helped the cat. That's got to get me some points, right? Peter goes, good job, man. 1 point. He's like, 1 point? All right, let's see. He goes, I was a faithful husband to my wife for years and years and years. I never cheated on her, always provided for her. That's got to get me some points, right? Peter goes, yeah, good job, man. 2 points. And he's like, 2 points? So how many do I have? And Peter says, let's see. You got 1 plus 2, that's 3 points. And he goes, how many do I need? 1,000. Oh, man. So he says, okay, I was a doctor and I saved a lot of lives and a lot of people would have died if it wasn't for me. That's got to get me some points, right? How many points did that get me? And Peter looks at him and says, good job, man. 3 points. And he's like, 3 points? So how many do I have? And Peter says, 6. And he goes, I need 1,000. He said, yeah. And he goes, how does anybody pass this test? And Peter looks at him and says, oh, they don't take the test. And he goes, what do you mean they don't take the test? And he says, they have Jesus take the test for them. And you see, Jesus is the only one that can add up to 1,000 points.